I want to elaborate on this idea that data is crucial to pursue your DEI agenda. Without data, without analytics, it just remains a slogan. At best, an ideology, but without any teeth or legs. So, let me illustrate this point by taking each of the components of DEI. Let's think about diversity. How do we know we have it? How do we know we are preserving it? How would you know if you did not have data on your current levels of diversity? How would you know if you did not have a clear sense of the talent pipeline into the company and the exit paths out of the company? Are we failing to attract certain minorities? Are we failing to promote them? Are we failing to keep them? These are different problems with different solutions, and you wouldn't even know where to start unless you had data. So, good HR data, which shows you the state of your diversity, is absolutely crucial. Without that data, there can be no real conversation. Equity. How do you know you're treating your different kinds of employees from different categories in a fair way? Again, how would you know without data? And sometimes it's not just data, you also need some analytics. So let me give you an example. Suppose you observe a disparity in pay between men and women in your company. This is unfortunately all too common. Okay? And we want to fix this. So our intentions are good. But how do we go about doing it? Now, here's the point. If we look at the analytics and we find that the difference between men and women, the average difference in pay, persists despite accounting for which level in the hierarchy this person is. Right? In other words, at the same level in the hierarchy, we find that men and women are paid differently, then the kind of problem we are facing is one of discrimination in evaluation. So somehow we are evaluating women unfairly and ending up paying them less than what we are paying men in the same position. But suppose the analytics shows the opposite, that yes, overall there's a difference between men and women in salary, but once we adjust for their rank in the company, there's no more difference. How do I react to that? That's a different problem. Now the problem is one of discrimination in promotion. So the issue to fix here is how to make the promotion process more fair. So which one do I go with? I wouldn't even know if I didn't have the data and the analytics to back it up. Think about inclusion. A very powerful way to measure inclusion is through social network analysis. If you look at the network of informal interactions between people, we can actually visualize and see very clearly who is in the core, who is in the periphery, who is well connected, who's not well connected. Now, that gives us enormous power to be able to do something and to be able to visualize the nature of our inclusion problem. Without that, we would just end up mouthing it as a slogan. So, this is why I'm so strongly of the opinion that without data and analytics, which is really a offshoot of the digitalization revolution that's happening today, one can't really deliver on the promise of the DEI revolution. So, we need data to make DEI work.